Speaking of dying, chat, who wants to feel like they don't want to live on this mortal coil anymore? Any of you guys? Anybody feel like they want to dip out of existence? Well, do I have the content for you? That's right, I have Candace Owens talking to, what's that bearded guy's name? Matt Walsh, about she says, quote, Black Americans do not support the transgender movement. Oh yeah, talk about wanting to die. Good luck. Good luck with your will to live after this content. It's gonna be good. You gotta love Candace Owens, who had a baby with her white husband. So she is obviously a little white genocide for you, a little white genocide. But also, she's like, no, the movement of transgenderism, which is you existing. Your Panthers won today. The Panthers didn't play today. What are you talking about? You mean like a hockey thing? Fuck hockey, dude. And then Matt Walsh is here being like, hey, bro, I don't even fucking dream. And if you think that that's a joke, if you think I'm joking about Matt Walsh talking about dreaming is being stupid, like literally, he said, this is real. Dreaming in general is undignified and unmanly. Real men never stoop to indulging in such fantasies. He doesn't dream. Matt Walsh, apparently most people have had dreams where they're falling. I have never had this dream in my life, but it sounds really fun. Like a free, no-risk skydiving trip. Why do people describe it as a nightmare? Sounds like a blast. Then again, I rarely have dreams at all. My sleep is mostly dreamless. A black abyss explains a lot, I guess. Dreaming is in general and undignified and unmanly. He didn't mean like dreaming, like fantasizing about your future. He meant literally sleeping and dreaming. It's undignified and unmanly, okay? To have a dream in your brain. Nick Bushy Peepee uses girlies pejorative as a shit person. Oh, yeah. When you're such a chud that your subconscious laters out. Yep. Yeah. So these two are having a discussion, which is definitely something that we should want to watch. So, all right. Let's go unlive.
We were talking about the trans thing a second ago. Gender, I've noticed it seems like, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems like in recent months, you've been focusing especially on gender issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going back to the infamous Harry Styles, your controversial opinion that you don't think men should wear dresses. I don't know.
Harry Styles. Are they going to show a picture of Harry Styles in that dress? Well, I'm going to have to show you Harry Styles in that dress. Harry Styles dress. Look. Okay. Jenny Wren, thanks for following. Okay. You may not know. You may be new here, okay? Maybe you're new. I don't know what's going on with your life, okay? You might be like, who is this? Who is this cob of a man? Well, I'll tell you what. I'm a cis straight white guy, okay? And I gotta be honest. I'm not attracted to Harry Styles in this dress. In like I want to bend or let him bend me over. There's no bending, okay? What I do love though is as a man who I'm very secure in my masculinity. I'm very secure in my gender and my sexuality. It's never bothered me to skew from like what people expect you to do. In fact, one of my best friends, if you're new here, one of my best friends in the whole world is Hannah. She is a trans woman, and she had just spent her first full year, the year of COVID. It was her first full year, 365 days, January 1st to December 31st, of being out, her first year full. And it was also her birthday. And so we doubled up and we did a little thing where we had I can go to the tweet for you. We had a little sleepover action. We did a really fun, really cool, sort of, she never had a girls sleepover, obviously. And so we did a girls sleepover, girls night. We all got onesies. It was really cute. Alex won the night with a really, it's probably the best. He had a manta ray onesie. Sarah had a Pusheen onesie. Baha had a kitty cat onesie. I had obviously Cobzilla, and then Hannah had an anglerfish, which I thought was great. But so we threw her a sleepover. We watched we didn't watch Mean Girls. We watched Bridesmaids. We watched Grease the musical, and we watched something else. I don't remember. I was very high. Anyway, so part of that though was, and you may have noticed, I did get my fingernails painted. Not a thing I really enjoy. We also got face masks and some shit that went under our eyeballs. I don't remember what it was. Like a cooling thingy, sticky thing. I don't know. But anyway, what did Anna wear? I think it was a cat. I don't remember. I can't see the ears in this one. Again, we were on the electric lettuce the whole night. Hannah wasn't, but we were. This is all a long way for me to say I am just very secure in this shit. And god damn it, look at Harry here. Harry doesn't always want to wear a dress, I don't think. I don't think this is a thing that and he was in that one band that I can't remember the name of. It was a boy band a while back. I can't remember it. But he looks good in this shit, right? This is a good look. He's a fit guy. He's got cool tattoos. He's sort of slim. What was it? One Direction? Thank you. Told you. I'm very straight. It's tragic. But Jaden Smith is definitely good. I forget Billy something, that black guy who wears dresses a lot. But how can you be mad at this? How can you be like, yeah, oh no, Harry Styles wore a dress. That looks good, man. I don't know. It's just kind of part of his style. He looks good in it. I'm not mad about it. And frankly, if more guys want to wear dresses, that's cool. I don't think I could. I don't think I'd be into it. I don't have vanity though. I'm not capable of it. I'm bad at it. And that's a me thing. Not a dress. It's not an issue with the dresses. You know what I'm saying? Billy Porter. There we go. There was also a really cool TikTok that went around the other day that was it was a response to someone's TikTok where it was like a femboy, if you will, who was wearing a dress who was like, I can't believe people think this is something that guys can't do. And then there was like a bigger guy like me with a beard and stuff, and he was like, yeah, not everybody should do it though. And then he put the dress on, and then instead of going into the self-deprecation joke he was going to do, he goes, I was going to make fun of myself, but god damn. And then he took a mirror selfie and stuff, and he was looking good in the dress and stuff. That's cool shit. I think that is part of masculinity, is being confident enough to do things that aren't masculine and still feeling like a man. So frankly, Matt Walsh, this is my roundabout way, long-winded version of you're a fucking pussy. You're a loser. And that was it. That was the whole point. Let's keep going.
I don't know how you could possibly say such a thing. But so there's that, and then there's the women, the men in sports and all those sorts of things. I think that the gender issues have been, I've been saying for years that this is one of the central battlefields of the culture war. It's time for conservatives to wake up to it and start engaging. This is not a sideshow. It felt for so long that conservatives said, well, this is a fad, it'll go away. It's not. So what, am I correct?
This is a fad, it's not going to go away. True. Do you know why it's not going to go away, this gender issue? NK Music, thanks for following. Do you know why it's not going to go away? Because people are trans. Whoa! I know this might shock you. This might come as a shock, but people who exist are trans. They just genuinely are that. That's how they exist. That's the way they are. I don't know why you'd be upset. Look at these people with their fucking agendas. What do you mean agendas? You know what most trans people's agenda is? To feel comfortable. That's the big gay agenda. Oh, spooky. Let me give you a little secret. They just want to be happy, bro. That's it. That's the whole thing. That's really it. That's really the whole thing. Being, according to trans people who have said this before, including Hannah, who've said this before, being trans feels a lot like having a heavy coat on that you can never take off, and you always feel uncomfortable. That's really interesting. That makes a lot of sense to me. And I thought that was a fantastic way to decide that. It might be like being double cobbed up on a Monday evening. It might feel the same. The only good thing Candace Owens has done is participate in white genocide. Yikes. True though, she does have a baby with her white husband. Mrs. Killjoy, thanks for the prime. My trans agenda: number 1, sleeping late; number 2, eat garbage food; number 3, go back to bed. That's also valid. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about, man. Like the gayest agenda possible. Like when you're like, this is all about being gay. It's like just being happy, dude. I don't know why you're against people being happy, bro. It's pretty weird. It's pretty beta shit, Matt, in my opinion.
That you've been focusing on this more, and if so, why is this important, do you think?
So I actually haven't been focusing on it more. It's just that it's kind of finally come to fruition, which you predicted it, I predicted it. So 3 years.
She dresses okay. Candace Owens dresses like that bowl of hard candy on your grandparents' table looks. You know what I'm saying? She has depression glass vibes. You know what I'm saying? She's not the actual she's like the bowl it's in. You know the one. She has the same energy. It's like fucking it's really uptight and it smells funny. It looks sort of like a depression glass ashtray. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. You get it. All right. I'm glad you're all on the same wavelength as me right now.
Years ago, when I was first speaking out, I was like, watch this, because this is something that you think, it's less than 1% of the population. It's not going to ever be a thing. And I was like, I just kind of saw it kind of brewing. And I had done tons of episodes on my show, my previous shows, talking about it. When I was sitting college campuses, I was talking about it. And then it feels like sort of in the last 6 months, they sort of became really obsessed with now even calling a woman is wrong, right? Like,
what? No, it's not. What? Calling a woman is wrong. No, you can. Did you know that women get to be called women? That's fine. That's okay. It's okay. I don't know who's she talking to. Where she thinks that. What? I don't think they have the first clue what this conversation's about.
Like even trying to say all of these terms, woman X. How do you even say it? Womex, women's,
Women X.
I don't think. Wait. That's liberals trying very hard to capitalize. It's rainbow capitalism. This wasn't. No one likes this. The liberals did a transphobia, and they're like, yeah, I guess the transes want you to say that. No one says that. Oh my god, dude.
Wimixin.
Yes, right.
I thought it was Latinx, but I'm told that it's a Latin X.
No, let's go with Latinx, right? And which is hilarious because
let's go with the one it isn't.
If you ever use the word Latinx, it's the easiest way to discern that someone is not actually Latino or Latina, because they'd have to do away with the entire language. Yeah. Everything is a gender in Spanish.
Oh my God, no one cares about dude. There aren't a bunch of fucking wokies out here at pride parades going like, ooh, we can't say mi perro because it's a gendered term for a dog in Spanish. Shut the fuck up. That's not a thing. Black Rabbit, thank you so much for the 9 months, dude. You're the best thing to happen to the internet since Rick Astley. All right, that's kind of a compliment. The colonizer tongue. I mean, yeah, Spanish is a colonizer tongue. Yeah. She does not realize that Latinx is an English term, aka an exonym. It's not an endonym. I don't know what the fuck she thinks things are, dude. They don't get it right. They're never arguing at us specifically. They just yell at us about stuff they don't understand. I read the other day that some Latinx people prefer Latine because the E suffix is gender neutral. Or is it Latine, I guess, in this scenario. I don't know, though. But I saw this on Twitter, so I don't know. I find a lot of people just like they have a disagreement about that. I'm fine just like going with whatever you fucking want to do, man. Whoever it is, like Mikey, that hangs out on the channel pretty often. Used to say Latinx. It's Latinx. Okay. Yeah. But you were trying to be funny? How dare you, Black Rabbit. Anyway.
La mesa, that's table. Like it's like boy or girl for everything.
No, that doesn't mean that the table is a boy, Candace. Holy fucking shit. Oh my God. Oh. El Carro. Oh, I guess my car is a boy. Shut the fuck up, Candace, you dumbass. What the fuck? What is that? Oh my fucking God. Rojo. My Caro Rojo. Your red car is a boy twice, you fucking idiot. Okay. All right. I'm gonna fucking muerte myself. That's not how you say that. Let's translate. Translate. We'll go that to. We'll just take that to Spanish. What do you say? Okay.
Me voy a suicidar con un carro rojo.
Me voy a suicidar con un carro rojo. With a boy car, obviously.
But yeah, so I just saw it coming and I wanted to really assert myself on that issue because it is just the greatest undoing, you get to destroy families, weaken society.
Wait. Wait. Did you know if you're trans, your fucking family gets destroyed? Oh, fuck, dude. Oh, fuck. You get to weaken society, which means something. Society, once strong, now weak. What does that mean? We don't know. What is a strong society, Candace? It was really, you know what I think a strong society was, right? Since Candace is a conservative, as a black woman, when does Candace Owens feel was the ideal societal period of America? Just guessing. I would love to understand where Candace Owens feels society was its strongest. At what point in American history would you most like to live, Candace? Probably Reagan. I would hope she picked something like that. Antebellum? Oof. Didn't she say she liked Jim Crow laws? Oh, yeah. She said something like, it actually helped black people. Yeah. She said shit like that all the time.
I mean, you can do everything through the transgender movement that the left.
You can do everything through the transgender movement, chat, which is really inspiring, honestly. Guys, you can do fucking anything, okay? The transer you are, the more anythings you can do. Candace Owens said it. Wow, look at that face. Good pause face, Jakey.
Is really after, which is just chaos. So yeah, I just spoke out against it, and I will say this, like I said earlier, it is
being trans causes chaos, by the way.
Is the one issue that Black Americans are the most uncomfortable with, and so I have not. I've seen Black Americans across both sides of the political spectrum say, okay, on this, she's 100% right, which makes sense because if you poll Black America in terms of their politics, they've never been big supporters of the LGBTQRN.
Oh boy, she did the joke. Oh, I don't know what the letters mean. Here's the joke. The joke is I'm ignorant on the issue I am bringing up right now. That is what you say every time. Imagine if I was having a discussion about the NBA, right? Imagine I was having a hardcore debate about the NBA. And every day I'm an NBA hater. And then someone goes, why do you hate the NBA? And then I go, I don't hate the NBA, B, C, D, E, F, G. Idiot. Yeah, you would sound fucking stupid. Nick with a banger joke, okay? Chef's kiss. Of all the years that Candace Owens would probably choose to live in, she would probably want to live in 1350 the most. True. That's true. That's pretty true. That's true. That's true. That's pretty true. Yeah, it's true. True.
S-E-T.
That's also
B.
Oh, still going. Ha ha ha. You're fucking hilarious, Candace.
you don't. Yeah, whatever it is.
He was like, please shut the fuck up. I'm a man. I'm trying to speak now.
Just say the whole alphabet, but
Ha, you could just say the whole alphabet. Shut up, Candace. I'm Matt Walsh. I don't suffer a woman to speak in my presence unless spoken to. This is a hard interview for Matt. Hard interview for him.
you say that Black Americans
He can't even look at her.
don't support this, and
Like,
I've
took him a second.
heard that
Look him.
before, but you don't hear that that voice. The voice is heard through you, but it's not. They don't have very many outlets to express that. I mean, BLM, for example.
Which obviously we agree black lives don't matter, am I right? Am I right, black woman across the aisle from me? We agree that black lives do not matter. I'm Matt Walsh. Yeah, I think we agree on that.
Is at least before they scrubbed their page that laid out their whole agenda, the stuff about tearing down the
Families.
Yeah, families. They took a lot of that stuff off.
Tearing down families. BLM, anti-family. Let's see. Does Black Lives Matter aim to destroy the nuclear family? Oh, the nuclear family. I think so here's a quote from them. Let's look at that. We disrupt the Western prescribed nuclear family structure requirement by supporting each other as extended families and villages that collectively care for one another, especially our children, to the degree that mothers, parents, and children are comfortable. That's not what... See, this is a little bit different message than we want to destroy your fucking family, bro. We want to destroy your fucking family. No, we reject the prescribed normalcy of your nuclear family structure and believe that in a way that the community could be an extension of the family, and a more communal living space would provide a better quality of life for human beings moving forward. Wow. A little bit different messaging between what these guys... We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. They interpreted that in good faith in such a way that it would be detrimental to BLM. Interesting.
But before they took that stuff off, you read it and you thought, well, this is an LGBT group. This is
Right.
not. There's very little here even about race. It's mostly about trans and. So is that
Trans and
why don't we hear that expressed more? I mean, is it?
Yeah. I think you do. It's just not given. It's not given air. So, I definitely have heard Charlemagne the God, right, on the Breakfast Club talk about various political issues, and they will always side on the Candace is right on this one, and definitely during.
Charlemagne the God will always agree with Candace Owens. That's not true. That's not a thing that happens. What is she talking about?
Throughout the Harry Styles thing. Actually, it was the first time Black Twitter ever came to my defense, by the way, as they call it, #Black Twitter, because, Noah Cyrus, Miley Cyrus, apparently has a little sister, and she jumped in to defend Harry Styles, and in the process called me like a nappy-headed hoe, and then it kind of went...
Well, that is different. That's different. You don't get to be racist at Candace Owens just because she said a thing you don't like. That's different. You don't get to do that. You can't do a yikes. You can't be racist towards Candace Owens. She's right. Look. If Candace Owens is wrong about something, you don't get a pass, okay? You don't get a pass. She's plenty racist to herself already. You don't need to add to it, all right? Very stupid.
Viral on Instagram, and they were all talking about the issue, saying that this is just not something we accept, but the media won't cover it. So it sort of exists in this bubble on social media, whereas I know, you speak to Black Americans, they never, ever, ever have attacked me on my position on women are women and men are men. And I think that they...
Okay, so let's say that's true, okay? And there is a bit of issue with specifically the black community and I would say that the like the Catholic sort of Latin communities, usually the Mexican community, but not limited to that. I say anything with a more traditional sort of background, but also the black community as well, do have problems with homophobia within them. They have problems with transphobia within them. This is not new news to anybody, right? And a lot of that lies in a lot of different stuff, and it's a lot to unpack. And I am not I'm not the person to like really unpack that with you. However, not recently because he got busy again, but on Sundays we do have this conversation from time to time. We have had this conversation from time to time on this channel with Bobby Fino, aka Arian Foster, former NFL running back, and we have really deep conversations about stuff like this. Like why does this kind of thing pervade the black community so much? And in his opinion, and it's getting better in the black community, of course, because there's a lot of intersectionality between someone's gender or their sexuality not aligning with the expectations of the society we live in and the black experience, as you could expect, right? There is a lot of solidarity between those communities, and for Candace Owens to say, the black community agrees with me 100% isn't true at all, obviously. A lot of what I hear from the black community when they say that we have a problem with that kind of stuff, it usually stems from Christianity, which is, of course, a religion that was pushed onto the black community by, slave owners and colonizers in general, right? So, I mean, that's just how it works. And it's a pretty big bummer. I actually don't really understand the idea of being black and also being religious. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Just from, especially if you're a person that's particularly like a lot of your politics and a lot of your political discussions are about the impact of slavery and colonization on your communities, I guess. I don't know how you could justify being religious as well. Very, very interesting. But there's other stuff that goes into that too. That as a white guy, it's not my space. I haven't lived in those communities. I've only been neighbors to those communities. I mean, I guess I live in a mixed community, but that doesn't mean I'm part of the black community, right? Like my neighbors are black, but it's just not a. It's a complicated issue, but. Again, Candace Owens, I don't know if Candace Owens is considered like to have her thumb on or her finger on the pulse of the black community. You know what I'm saying? Like, people disagree with Candace Owens a lot. I wasn't really raised religious either. No, that's true. EP, thanks for the prime, dude. Appreciate that.
Really see that as an attack on black men, and it's an attack on all men, what it means to be a man. And we already have so many issues when it comes to fathers.
Harry wearing a dress isn't an attack on men, dude. It just isn't. Dwemerbox, thanks for prime, bro.
The home and what it means to be a man in black America as is. So it's just not something that they're going to get behind. So it's a losing issue for Democrats, which is why I'm okay.
Love your shit, man. Hey, I love your shit too. I bet your shit is so good that your toilet sort of gives like a thank you gulp after you do it, bro.
With them trying to force this down people's throats, because in my opinion, you start calling a black woman's child, her son, by a female name, and you're going to wake up, a sleeping giant.
So if you misgender a black woman's child, why would you do something like that? Do you think anyone on the left would intentionally misgender someone's child, irrespective of their skin color? I don't either. Like, intentionally, if you're intentionally misgendering someone, you are performatively probably a liberal. Like, let's be real, right? If you're left. You know what I'm saying? So is Candace Owens agreeing that misgendering people is wrong? Fascinating. Also, the idea that you are shoving gender identity politics down people's throats is crazy to me. They say the same thing again. The trans discussion, the trans issue is so fucking stupid. It's just repackaged homophobia from the 90s and 2000s, dude. It's literally the same arguments. Take the word trans and make it gay. Gay man, of course. They're always worried about the gay men or the trans men. Or I guess in this case, trans women, but men transitioning. It's just repackaged homophobia. Don't put them in the bathrooms with your kids. Oh, remember the other day that Blair White, the fuck box with that Nazi lady? Oh, it's a slippery slope to pedophilia. It isn't. There's no data that supports these things. It's just a bunch of bullshit, okay? It's just a bunch of people who are uncomfortable with things changing, okay? Typical conservative bullshit. The good news is, and between you and me, don't tell them, they're losing, and they're going to continue to lose, because guess what? Trans people exist. And I know for my chat, they're like, I exist? Me? Yes, you. I know. I see you. You exist. I can tell. I know it. It's pretty surprising. I get it. But it's a thing. You do in fact exist. Your trans existence is real, and there's not a thing that they can do about it. I don't know why they would want to do anything about it. It's like, again, the Harry Styles thing, he's not even trans. They're just mad that a man wore a dress, bro. That's what they think, right? They think that Harry Styles is the same exact experience as a trans woman, right? Oh, he's just going to look like Harry Styles and wear a dress? Trans. Oh, you want to cut your pee-pee off? That's weird. Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit what somebody wants to do, bro? I think, wouldn't it make them happy to know that a lot of trans people lose the ability to have kids? Like, shouldn't they be like, oh, that's good because they think you can catch it or something, which isn't the case, obviously. Like gay people existing. This is another thing. Like, oh, what if your kid's exposed to it, they're gonna be gay. What do you? But they're not gonna have children. They're gonna fuck butts or scissor or whatever the cool kids do. You know what I mean? Those are the only things that gay people do in straight people's heads, by the way. For the record, like when we see you, when I'm walking down the street, I'm frankly surprised that you guys aren't fucking. It's only about you fucking. You guys don't love each other or have like lives or shared interests or inside jokes. You're not cute with each other. You don't snuggle, okay? You don't watch Netflix together and binge several seasons of Black Flags on Hulu. That's not how you guys roll. You're just fucking all the time. All the time. Nothing but fucking. That's a fact. That's a fact. You guys don't have dogs and kittens and aspirations. You don't have hobbies. You guys don't have favorite spots to go on date night. You guys don't hang out in your backyard with your friends and light a fire and vibe. You guys don't get high and watch all the RoboCop movies back to back to back to back. Yeah, you just fucking. That's true. That's true. I'm currently binge fucking. I'm very proud of you. Anyway, so that's the end of that video. They only talked for like 4 minutes, which was really nice. It was really nice of them to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like they could have chosen not to shut the fuck up, right? But instead, they did choose to shut the fuck up, and that was really nice of them. That honestly, it might have been the best thing that Matt Walsh and Candace Owens have ever done, is to stop. Yeah. Smash the corn button, chat.